Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. Well, we're going to have one last chat on this thing of rejecting God's authority. Jude gives us the illustration of three men who rejected God's authority and faced God's punishment because of it. That's in verse 11. Woe to them, for they have gone in the way of Cain. They've run greedily in the error of Balaam for profit, and they perished in the rebellion of Korah. Three men, Cain, Balaam, and Korah, that he gives as an illustration. It's a dangerous thing to reject God's authority. The Bible teaches us that God is the author of order, not the author of confusion. Everything in the universe has order. Everything runs by laws and principles. Thank God for the law of gravity. We'd be floating around who knows where, running into things, drifting off into outer space. How would you keep up with things? There is the law of gravity, and you cannot break the law of gravity. You can violate it when you jump off a building or a house or fall off a ladder. You can violate it, and then at the bottom, you get broken. You get broken. We live in a world full of broken people because they have decided that they are their own God. That's what Satan tempted Eve with. You shall be like God. Eat the fruit of this tree. You'll be like God. In other words, you will be your own authority. You can determine what is good, what is right, what is wrong, what is evil. It's up to you. My friend, that's what's happened in this country today. Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. See, some people have the idea that if I can get out from under authority, under the authority of my parents, under the authority of my teachers, out from under the authority of the civil leaders in my community, out from under the authority of the laws, I will be free. There's nothing more untrue. I'm telling you, you must understand when you submit to God's authority, that's when you find true freedom. Freedom to live. Now, that's what this passage is about. The apostates reject God's authority and said, because of the grace of God, you can do what you want, go where you want, live like you want, and you don't have to worry about it. And Jesus really was just a good person, but he was not the Son of God. That's what they were teaching. And Jude has some pretty tough words for them concerning God's judgment when you reject his authority. And so, here in verse 11, he gives these three examples. Cain rejected God's way of salvation. Balaam, his was merchandising the spiritual things of God for physical, material gain, and God had to judge him. Then the last one that we look at is the story of Korah. Korah, Dathan, and Abiram in Numbers chapter 16. And again, it centers on rebellion against authority. These three men came to Moses and said, who do you think you are? Are you the only one that God speaks to? God can speak through us too. And they rejected God's authority. And so Moses called them to a showdown at OK Corral and said, come on out with your families and with your censors and your religiosity and your thinking. Come on out here and we'll see who God has called to lead the nation of Israel. They rejected his authority. And of course, you know the end of the story. God says, Moses prays a prayer, and just simple. It says, God, if you've chosen me, then let me stand here and be okay. But if you've chosen these other people, and then let the ground open up and swallow these people. And goodness sakes, as Moses stood there, God just immediately opened up the ground and all the rebels fell into the pit, it says, and they disappeared into the pit, which basically means they went straight to hell. You do not want to reject God's authority. And so Cain rebelled against God's authority in salvation because he refused to bring a blood sacrifice as God commanded. Balaam rebelled against God's authority in that he prostituted his gifts for money and led Israel to mix with the other nations. And Korah rebelled against God's authority in service, denying that Moses was God's appointed servant. My friend, it's a dangerous thing to give yourselves over to the error of Balaam and perish in the rebellion of Korah. My friend, do not reject God's authority. Let him be the final authority in your life through his word and through the given authorities that he's placed over you. As you submit, you will find real freedom in Jesus Christ. God bless you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.